Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Code's Korner. This is a podcast, of course, by Kode and Gaming. I am your battle boss and host today, Kode and Vencloris, naturally. I'm here with my guest, the Imperator.
Hello.
Today, the Imperator will be playing a mysterious character made especially for this occasion by the name of Marcus Dranek. He's a Kodian high blood, of course. He has a lot of background and stuff that's probably unnecessary. He uses throwing knives and a railgun and cool grenades. He's very stealthy. The whole point is that he can sneak around and nice and easy and get around in where he should be. Let's see. What else? He can go invisible because he has very, very advanced, nice-looking armor on. Very expensive, custom-made. He's also very wealthy. He has a lot of money to start out with because nobody knows why. He just has a lot of money. So let me set the scene. Marcus, my friend, you are aboard the space dock orbiting the Kodian planet of Mars.
Alright.
You have been tasked by the All-Seeing Eye Corporated, a very expensive surveillance corporation, to track down the White Glove, a face gang member that is notorious for having psychic powers. Now, for those who are listening and do not know what we just said, basically, the face gang, they are run by this mutated, gelatinous ex-scientist who's gone crazy for revenge. The White Glove is like one of his generals, I suppose, in the gang. His right-hand man, ironically, because he's a White Glove with his right hand. And this probably would be set close to the year 260 PND, I assume. So it's pretty far in the future. So yeah, you're in the hangar section. You're kind of you step out off of this freighter. You probably hitched a ride on to some godforsaken planet elsewhere. And you're standing on the loading ramp. You look out. This is a really big hangar meant for freighters and frigates to dock and take off supplies for merchants and stuff and supplies. There's a big number 01 in weird shiny chrome paint on the floor, massive lettering to denote the dock number. I believe I have a map of this station somewhere, but I can't get it now. You would probably be in the lower section of the space dock. Basically, the higher you are, the wealthier you are, and the more important you are. So you're not the very bottom. It was a decent freighter that you managed to get a ride on. So you're sitting on the loading dock, with people bustling around, moving crates and boxes and all sorts of machinery and such. There's only a couple of guards anywhere, but they both seem to be KAD, the Kodian Army Division. Since all space docks are very important to the economy of the Kodian Empire, there are no police. There's instead KAD military police units instead. Right. So they're tougher.
All right. So, what's the nearest room?
The nearest room, well, there is a big blast door straight ahead. That's probably for what you can tell, probably for loading bigger crates into probably some market area on the other side.
Right. So knowing my objectives on Mars, I'm gonna start leaving the station.
All right. So you walk out onto the main loading dock, walk through these big blast doors that open very slowly. They're kind of rusted and stuff. This isn't a particularly nice part of town, if you will.
Yeah.
When it's in a space orbiting the planet. You come out into this bustling, open-aired market, if you can say open-aired, even though it's all pressurized. Very high ceilings, a lot of makeshift stalls, food, weaponry, armor, regular clothing, drugs, anything you could possibly want is somewhere in this big maze and bazaar that you've walked into.
Yeah.
You would know it notorious for being, owned in a way by the face gang. They kind of are they pressure and extort the people to sell there.
Yeah.
To either smuggle things in or get people out and stuff.
I'm going to go and look around at the various kiosks.
Well, as you walk past the kiosks, you notice there are not many suspicious-looking characters around. Most of them seem to be behind the stalls, calling out and advertising their own products. most of them in this part at least seem to be quite low cost, mostly bargaining and such. What else? They don't seem to have many weapons on sale, or at least many weapons that are possibly usable for someone like you. They don't sell any rail guns or anything like that. That stuff's for the military usually.
Yes.
They don't sell anything nearly up to the quality that Marcus would possibly even realistically even like ponder buying.
Yeah.
I think it's far too cheap.
It's all shoddy material.
Yeah, it's all knockoffs and low tech gear.
Alright. So I'll continue walking.
So you walk through this maze, past a couple of canteens and various bars and drinking establishments, and you go through these another big blast door, but it's more armored, and you opens up faster this time, and you're into this big residential block, and there's on each side there's big columns of cuboid, I suppose, like apartments and residences that stretch up for miles and miles into the sky, and they'll have catwalks and elevators and stuff. Lights are on, some are off, some are on. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The streets are very crowded.
Alright.
Like they are, like New York City and like sidewalks in rush hour on like a Friday. Like it's really there's very little room to move. This is like a pickpocket's like wet dream right here.
Alright, do I have any contacts on Mars?
In this space dock, you were already told that one of the White Gloves lieutenants, one of his slightly not well, I guess his right hand man, I suppose, his second mate or first mate, runs one of the clubs in the station. There are of course many because the dock workers love to get their sex on. So he does run one of the bigger bars and canteens and clubs in this part of the station, the poorer part of the station.
Alright. I'm going to start looking for said club.
So you walk past this series of massive apartment blocks, I guess what you would call it.
Yeah.
And you get to where the ground seems to like dip down, like a stairway.
Right.
Lights are flickering and stuff. And there's like a velvet rope, kind of, but probably isn't real velvet. And there's two guys in like black suits and like, you know, tough faces, muscular, standing at the door. And then you can hear like music, like electronic music pumping from wherever basement or something this happens to be in. Bless you.
Thank you. Well, if I was hiding from something, I'd have those two guys guarding me, so I guess we'll go down there and see what's up.
As you approach the velvet rope, one of the most of the guys, they kind of put their hands on like the hexagonal glowing plating of your chest armor and kind of like stop you, and they're like, "Do you have an invitation, sir?"
I don't think I need one. I'm gonna activate a feature on my armor. Well, no, I don't think it's a feature on my armor.
Ooh, yeah, an ability.
Yeah.
You can still attempt to intimidate something like that.
Well,
or you can turn invisible and walk past them.
I mean, they already know
options.
I'm there.
Well, if you make
physically they know I'm there. They don't see
check,
me.
I'll let you see if there's other ways to get inside without going through these two dudes.
Well, I was
Or you
going
stab
to
your throat,
use.
you know, with it.
I was going to use intimidation.
You can use intimidation. Yeah, that's a charisma check.
All right. Which one is going to be
The D10. This one.
this one? All right. So what's my charisma?
4. You need to get a 6 or higher.
Well, no, because what I was going to do was take out my knife and stab him through like this part of the arm,
like
where the bone
wrist or whatever.
separates.
Oh yeah, and you're okay, yeah.
But miss all the veins.
So not like we would burn them, but because it's a neutral life.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a +1. So you need to get a
6
4
or higher.
6 or higher.
6 or higher. All right. Got a 5.
So it almost works. That's a bare failure. So I'm not gonna make you be like how dare you?
I nick his arm or something.
You take the knife out. You kind of hold it like he's not. Well, you think he's a good height, yeah. So you're probably a bit taller than him actually. Not as muscular, but you're taller than him because you're Queen High Blood. You're like 6'5". kind of take like one of your many knives out from your arm or whatever it is, or your body.
Or it like slides down out of my sleeve.
Yeah, and he kind of hold it to like his neck, and you can kind of see that the hair on his neck is starting to like steam and smoke and like singe because the knives are all tipped and bladed with Neutralite. For the viewers, Neutralite, or listeners, I suppose, Neutralite is a very, very volatile and unstable crystal-like element that has been created by members of the Wisgardian Empire, and Mr. Face himself, the leader of the Face Gang, came up there originally, was upgraded by Wisgardian Empire. It is very, very dangerous. In a solid normal crystal form, it explodes 10 times worse than that of nitroglycerin, and is 10 times more volatile and unstable. In liquid form, it is very, very hot and very, very acidic.
In a powderized form, it's more like Ampho.
Yeah, it's very, very, very deadly. Very, very illegal as well in most places.
Yeah.
Very, very dangerous. Very, very expensive as well.
Yes.
I should take cyanide and then upgrade that into Neutralite.
Yeah.
So it kind of burns the hairs on this guy's neck, and he kind of like looks down at it, and you can see he's not scared, but he's now that you are armed with something that is very, very dangerous.
Yeah. So.
And his buddy's like staring very cautiously. He kind of like brushes his coat jacket aside, and there's like this cool like metallic like belt with a baton. And like a compact like shotgun.
All right, I'm gonna do something really cool here. I'm gonna take another knife with my other hand, and I'm going to cut his nice belt off.
So you're gonna cut his gun holster off? Okay.
No, his belt.
So make
his belt, not his holster. His belt.
Make that an agility.
All right. What's my agility at?
10. It's max.
Oh, all right.
So you're gonna 1.
2.
Okay.
All right.
So it's a fair pass.
2.
So you kind of like slip it out of your sleeve.
And like the buckle, like right next to the buckle, it's like. And then his pants fall down.
The metallic, like sparks go everywhere, and the gun, the big compact shotgun that he had along his body, falls off of him, and he takes a big step back, and his buddy is going to try to like push you. Let me get.
I just thought of something too that was a total disadvantage to me, that I don't have equipped.
He failed.
So he tries to push me and breaks his hand.
So like the guy with he had your knife to his neck. He kind of like tries to brush your arm away so he can safely push you away.
Like he bruises himself.
But he wasn't really prepared if you put it up to a fight with your arm this far out.
Yeah.
Kind of hits your arm and then kind of stumbles a bit, and he's like, "What? What was that? What happened?"
Really?
That's kind of unnatural. Kind of weird.
So what I thought of was, if someone goes to push me back and they hit my armor, then it repulses them back. Things to add later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Upgrades.
Okay. So that happened, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So the one guy is freaking out because he just barely missed him, his stomach by a millimeter.
Yeah.
And the other guy is stumbling forward because he tried to push you away.
All right, I'm gonna try and reason with these guys. I suggest that they let me in.
It's just to let you in. I'm making another charisma check.
All right, where's my D10? There it is. 3.
You fail.
All right.
So you try again, and they're like, "Look, buddy, we'll give you one more chance to just walk away."
How about no? All right, I don't want to cause bloodshed because that'll cause mass hysteria.
Yeah, so even all this going on, you can hear the people walking behind you. They don't care. It's a normal occurrence for them. They don't really care.
But seriously, this off-worlder just came to the planet is now terrorizing 2 guards. Is this that common?
Well, seeing as they're Face Gang members, yeah, it's pretty common.
I'm terrorizing 2 Face Gang.
They murder people very frequently.
I want to make that very apparent.
Yeah, okay, so for the viewers and the listeners, Marcus is currently terrorizing the second largest gang in the universe right now. They have tanks and stuff at their disposal. He's just pushing around like they're rag dolls. So.
Alright, you know what? Screw it. I've just got to kill these people.
Gonna stab them.
Okay, so I'm gonna make it a brutal death if I get a critical.
So you have one knife to his throat. And you have the other one down the belt on the ground. So they're both gonna. The guy
Well,
with
no,
the
it's
belt's
like
gonna
it's
have
like
to,
with the guy with the belt, he's on the ground, so
yeah,
it's
he's
like
he's
to
going
his
to pick it up
forehead.
and stuff.
It's to his forehead.
He's trying to grab the gun from his belt that he just cut off.
My knife is to his forehead. Okay, all right. So what am I doing here? Strength?
Well, melee is instant attacks. So you just roll damage.
Well, no, I was gonna do a strength check.
For what were you trying to
Well,
accomplish?
no, for a feat of strength.
Okay, then sure.
But it's going to be like a brutal death.
yeah, if you get it.
So what's my strength?
Your strength is 8. It's a crit. All right.
It's a critical. So
It's
now
double damage.
Oh wait, I've got a bag of dice for this. Okay, well, I'll use this.
Yeah, because there are multiple. Let's see.
So
Knives.
how many die?
Knives? I believe yours do 1d100 damage and then a d10 every turn for burning.
Okay. Well, this is not going to be that many turns after this.
And they have 50 health, so you'll kill them like in one shot, most likely.
Well, no, because I was going to use a standard knife for this.
Yeah. Oh, so, yeah. Well,
So, but I do double damage because I just got a crit.
Yeah. So you're gonna kill them anyway. You stab at it, you kill
Either
them.
way. 30 and 90.
That's way more than enough to kill this poor bloke. So which one are you stabbing?
The one with the knife to his throat. I'm not going to stab him in the throat.
Yeah.
I'm going to stab it into his stomach and lift up.
So you hit the knife to this guy's like near his throat, and you just kind of break it down really quick, and then jab it back in, twist it, and then just and his nice white dress shirt, the buttons like fly off as the knife like cleaves up, and the knife only stops when you hit his like breastplate.
Yeah.
And
so I go like completely up his diaphragm and everything.
And like the sides of the cut are like cauterized.
Yeah.
And the blood's like pouring out of his like intestinal tract or whatever he happened to have cut in that massive blood.
What a nice first episode for everybody.
Oh yeah,
right,
nice.
now,
This is disemboweled somebody.
Alright, so now we're gonna do the other guy, and I'm going to do one that's just as brutal.
Okay.
Hopefully. Wait, that's 2.
The same number, so I'll let it pass barely.
Coolio. Alright, so now 90 and 70.
That is most definitely enough to kill us.
Poor so
man.
that's way more.
That's more than it was before.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my knife, and since it's right to his forehead, I'm gonna like back up a step, toss it up, and kick it right into his face.
Ooh. So you kick this knife in this dude's face, and like the knife like goes in, but it doesn't just stop at the hilt. The whole hilt goes into this dude's forehead, and then it goes out the back of his skull.
Yeah.
And his head goes like flying back, and he like knocks over the velvet rope and knocks it open, so you can just walk through.
All right. Now I'm going to take my knife out of his skull, and I'm going to continue.
So do you walk down the stairs?
Yes.
I'm gonna need to make a perception check for the guys to see if they heard you just brutally murder 2 people in the street.
I swear to God, if this is like the
They do hear you.
Oh,
okay,
no.
Finally. All right, so remember
I thought
earlier,
it was gonna be like the one campaign we did
where
privately where nobody
hears you. So remember when I asked if you wanted a check to see if you could find any other ways into the place?
Yeah.
Well, if you had taken that, you would see the alleyway with a couple more guys. So 2 more guys, like as you like walk like step over the velvet rope, you kind of notice like another like bouncer like peeks here around the corner, and he's like, "What's going? Oh!" And he has.
So
like,
he sees this brutal death scene in it,
and he has a real pistol. Like he draws it. He's gonna take a nice shot. Where's it?
Do I have an armor save?
You do.
Yes.
He misses anyway.
Yeah.
So he's just so like he sees this dude with his guts hanging out of his massive hole in his like up his body,
and he sees the man that just disemboweled him.
Yeah, and he tries the gun and he like fires the rail pistol, and it goes like
we should have done a D20 for that.
Yeah, it goes like past you, and it like
we should do a sanity check for this guy to make sure he doesn't run away.
And like knocks this like light fixture like off.
What's his intelligence?
Let me find it really quick. All the way down at the bottom of the list. His intelligence is 4. He's got a 6 or higher. He passes, so he's not. He's
not shaken. He's kind of headstrong.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going to do a perception check.
To throw a knife at him.
Yeah.
Just. Whoosh. Okay.
Like not even turn around, just like whip it behind me.
The no look.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 4.
That's enough.
Yes.
So you shoof and roll damage to demon records.
I know exactly where it's gonna go. It's gonna go right in his nether regions.
In his crotchular area.
Scrundle.
That's
50 and
definitely
70.
enough to kill this guy. So you, the no look, right to his crotch. Somehow this knife, like, the way that it stuck in him was
Hit the
like,
femoral artery.
but it like went like up, like into,
It like hits the ground and then bounces.
yeah,
up.
and then the blade like lodges like a 45-degree angle into him.
Ooh.
So it like probably not only is it burning his genitals and anything else in that area, it's also just cut like 6 inches into his body. So he's probably paralyzed, number one, from the waist down at this point.
Yeah.
So he just collapses to the ground. He's bleeding profusely, and the blood as it comes out is boiling.
Should I take my knife?
There's just one guy left who will round the corner. He sees his friend, and he draws his pistol, and he's going to try to run the corner and just like blind fire. So I'll give it a -1. He got a crit fail. So he kind of like he draws the gun.
It
and
ricochets.
Yeah, and he like tries to like through the corner of this like metal building.
And it ricochets.
Yeah, and it
just
ricochets,
into the eye.
and it hits him instead, and it kills him.
Wait, that's a 60.
Yeah, and it kills him.
Oh wow. So it like hits him right in the eye.
Yes, he's like, "Bop," and he falls over dead. So you're just sitting there like, well, that was kind of freaking pointless for that guy to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and claim my knife, and then I'm gonna go back down and into the club.
And as you kind of like turn back around from the alleyway to go back to the stairs, nobody cares. This massive
That's pretty
crowd.
good.
Nobody, not a single, like, maybe like some of the little children like look over.
It's like,
And, like,
whoa, that guy's pretty cool. I want
and
a
then,
comic
like-
book with him in it.
So like one of the little children, they kind of like turns and like
Can I
points,
have your autograph?
and like the parents are like, oh, come on,
Don't
like,
look, don't look,
come on,
don't
son.
look.
They don't even do that. They just kind of like, no, you can't pet the dead body, and just kind of like walk away.
You can't poke the dead body.
Yeah.
Ah.
This place is not like charming or fun or in any way good.
It's like even the kids are sick and twisted.
Yeah, they're all really they'll be really desensitized to death in general.
Alright, so I continue on.
So you walk down the couple little stairs into this basement, around a right corner. There's this big, solid looking like steel reinforced door with like a grate. And we're like at like eye level. I mean, not your eye level, you're pretty tall, but normal human eye level. And like you can see under the door, like flashing lights and the music's pumping through it and stuff. But it's pretty catchy, like house music, and trap music. It's pretty
Well, not for me,
not for you
because I'm
you're-
a trained assassin.
yeah. So you don't dance.
Yeah,
It's
no.
too manly for you.
So I'm going to try and knock on the door.
So you
Really
knock on the door.
anticlimactic, I know.
Yeah.
I just murdered like how many people and I'm
4.
knocking on the door.
Let's keep count, guys, of how many people Marcus kills in the first mission.
Kill counter on the bottom of the screen.
So far, it's 4. So you knock on the door. A couple seconds pass. They're like this big, like thick metal grate, like.
I'm going to hide from the view of the.
So you hide from the view, and then you just hear like, "What the fuck is this? What? Oh, another ding dong ditcher. What are the guys out front of this guy in?"
Is he gonna see the dead bodies though?
No, because it's like down some stairs and then like around a corner.
Yeah, but he's not gonna see the blood pouring down the steps.
They weren't that close. Well, actually, he might eventually, but not right now.
It's pouring down the steps
been
of the
dead that
main
long, though.
building. Huh?
Like, they haven't been dead that long. Only like a couple seconds.
the one guy's blood is boiling from his nuts. Like
Yeah, it's pretty.
like it's like a full river of flowing lava. Like seriously.
Well, okay, I'll make a perception check, see if he can see the
Alright.
darkness. He
5.
passes. So
he kind of sees like a glint of blood.
Yeah, so he's like, what, oh. And
He's
so
like curious.
he's here like, and the grate like closes back up. You can like 12 locks unlock it, unlatch, like, and then like, a couple more seconds later, this big door just, it scratches open and it's a shitty sound effect.
That was a really, really in-depth sound effect.
Thanks.
Like-
Jesus.
Like, talk about Screams of the Damned.
Foreshadowing.
That's a really good song, too.
Yeah. So
I think.
this door creaks with the souls of every damn soul in hell, and then got like a big like rail shotgun, like,
Yeah.
And he
Alright.
walks through the door and he's like,
I'm going to just, like, while he's outside in the hallway, I'm just going to sneak in.
Making an agility so you can walk past him, and then I will counter that with, okay, can he beat that?
7.
He can.
No! He got an 8, and I got a 7.
Yeah, by 1. So he kind of, as the door creaks open, you kind of like hide behind the door.
Yeah.
So you're like flat up against this thing, and as he walks past, you like swoosh around really quick, swoosh around really quick into the to get into the building. But your like cloak or whatever like flies up and like taps his back, so he quick turns around, and then he only gets a very slight glimpse. So he's like, let's make it intelligence to see if he understands what that was.
6.
It's a 6. What's his intelligence? I need to find this dude again. He
doesn't know.
No, actually, no. Intelligence?
It's the same number.
Yeah, no, yes, okay, yeah. So he does not know. So he kind of turns around and he's like, I must be like the club lights or whatever. Like it's
What?
It's like strobe lighting.
This
and
dude.
stuff.
Light has no mass.
Well, it's like strobe
For
lights.
any viewers out there, light has no mass. It carries no weight.
This guy's dumb also. He has below average intelligence with it.
Well, yeah.
It's pretty dumb.
Anyway.
He's a brute. Who cares?
Either way, light carries no mass. It's the same as like gases. They carry no mass.
Yeah. So,
Unless
you
they're
kind
really
of
dense.
swoop around this big metal door. Do you close it on your way in?
Yes,
Lock it
I
behind
trap him out there.
So make a strength check to see if you can close this massive door. It's really big. That's a definite. Yeah. You
I got a
that.
9. That's a really good pass.
It's like an 8 or something like that, I think. So yeah, you just like as you like swoop around.
It's
you
like the
kinda,
door
grab the handle and just kind of thud.
And no one notices.
Hey, nobody. That guy. He's like, oh, someone should have behind me, kind of deal. He didn't really. He's really inept at life. He does not care.
He's like, oh, they're just making sure that the club is safe.
Yeah, just in a procedure. You know how it is. So as you close the door, you kind of like turn around slowly, and there's like a big dance floor with like packed, like it's a mosh pit levels of like rave, like
kind of like John Wick.
Yeah, like really cramped together. A lot of people. I mean, it's not a small dance, but it's pretty big actually.
Yeah. It's a pretty big club.
Yeah, it's a pretty big club. And like people from what you want. Again, make a perception check so you know how much you can tell about the people in the crowd.
3.
That should be a pass, I think.
I think it might be the same number.
Where is it? Where is you?
I think you passed it.
That is, it's good. Same number.
Yes.
So you can scan like the outskirts of the crowd and stuff. But honestly, most of them do seem to be human.
Right.
They're all kind of wearing like not ratty clothes, but not like nice
like rave
either.
clothes.
Yeah, like sweatpants, sweatshirts, like glow sticks and stuff.
Like jeans cut at the legs. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the floor above them is like a big glass like case.
Stereotypical glass casing.
Yeah, and it's the DJ's behind that glass barrier, and he's like, rocking his music with the headphones on and stuff. He doesn't seem to notice you because he doesn't care. And like around the big square dance floor, there's like pillars on the 4 corners, and there's a guard like walking or sitting by each one. They don't seem to notice or care that you're even there.
Oh yeah, I just thought of something I can do. I can telefrag.
Well, yeah, because you throw the knife and you teleport to them.
And then I can teleport inside of them now. If I throw it with enough strength, I can teleport into them and then make them blow up.
Well,
It's called telefragging, Dakota.
Yeah, but like
when you teleport into something.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, so that's gonna come in handy later.
So there's like the 4 corners, and then like on each like side of this square, there's like a different like bar area, with, like stools and like a bartender and no guards in the bar area because they don't really care. And there's like a couple people in each one like drinking. But, like 95% of the people in this club are dancing right now.
All right.
And like you hate the music because you're not into techno music as Marcus. You're kind of like
I'm like a smooth jazz kind of guy.
Yeah, and then so you don't look out of place because you are in all black but glowing red. So you look like you came in like a rave costume.
Yeah,
pretty much. But like you're not dancing, which kind of makes the guards a little bit suspicious because you do have these trait. Where is it? The trait actually called mysterious, which maybe makes people suspicious about you like automatically.
Yeah.
So they see you not like
dancing or even like bobbing your head all to the music. And like your outfit, what
And
normally looks suspicious, it doesn't look
kind
that
of hooded.
bad here. Yeah, you are like.
Well, I'm hooded.
You're masked and hooded.
Yeah, so that's kind of sus.
Yeah, a little bit.
In a normal environment, that'd be sus.
Yeah, but you are in a dark club with strobe lighting.
With people that have like a jillion glow sticks.
Yeah, so you don't look as out of place as you would.
This
normally.
is like glow stick central. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
you really
surprised people aren't having seizures left and right.
Well, but see that like the strobe lighting, you probably would if you were epileptic.
But it's okay because I've got a tinted visor.
Yeah, you got your mask. So where do you? So you're standing like right behind the door, looking out onto this dance floor.
Yeah. All right. So what's the best point to get a vantage, or what's the best vantage point in the club?
Well, out of there's like the bar areas, and there are guards like around the dance floor.
Is there any? Are there any like hanging fixtures?
Make a roll. What?
I can't see because of strobe light.
Yeah, so the strobe lighting kind of keeps you from because so from what you can tell, the strobe lights are mounted to the ceiling,
Okay.
so you can't really see. Like looking up there is like, ow, my eyes.
Yeah.
So
I'll try one more time to see something.
Okay.
3.
That is the same number, I believe. Yeah.
Yes.
So you kind of
I can kind of glimpse
your tint to your
like,
mask or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can just barely tell that there is like a big disco ball that's like refracting the strobe lighting around the room. So that like
is that it?
Well, because there's
Is there like a chandelier or anything?
No, it's a big disco ball. So what you can see. So there's like the 4 corners, the dance floor in the 4 corners, the 4 pillars, and then like this really tall multi-floored like ceiling. And you see that the disco ball is also flashing the lights into some like other area, like above, like a floor up above you.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and use my port knife, the teleportation knife, and try and sling it up to the floor above from the angle I'm at.
Okay, make a stealth and then a perception.
Perfect stealth.
Well, I guess no guards see you do that then.
And perfect perception.
Well, alrighty then. So, not only do you pull up this big glowing machete, pretty much, this big like Bowie knife.
Well, no, it's like a curved knife.
It's like a kukri knife.
So it's like it curves. So from the hilt, you've got the guard, and then it curves down and up.
Yeah, like a kukri almost. Like
Yeah,
a big
kind of.
So you basically take this big knife out, without any guards or bartenders or anybody else caring enough to really like stop you for whatever reason.
They just think it's a big glow stick.
Yeah, because the whole edge is glowing. So you walk like right past, like within a foot of one of the guards, with this big knife, like right like here, like trying to like hide like the blade or whatever behind you, and he's like, "All right, well, good,
Have a good time.
Have a good day." And then so you walk like around like to the side of the dance floor, and you throw this big knife like through in between the 2 pillars and into the floor above, and then you kind of like zoop and zoop. Make a position actually, because they might see teleport. They do.
They do see me teleport.
Yeah, so the 2
Wait,
guards,
no.
You need crit. Okay, I need a crit, so I'll let you get there without being noticed yet. So you teleport, and you're now standing in like a cafe, and although like the lights are still being reflected, it's like soundproof.
All right.
Even if it's open air,
Oh,
the music
God.
is very, very low from what it was on the floor below. This is like the classier.
Thank
setting.
God. All right.
And there's
So-
like a few people like booths and stuff who kind of look at you weird. Feel like he was there for 2 seconds ago. Where did he come from?
All right. I'm going to make a perception check to see what's around me.
That's fail.
All right. So I'm still kind of like blinking away the lights.
Yeah, kind of like getting like your footing. You're just teleporting like 20 feet.
That's more than 20 feet.
Well, it's probably like 30, 40. I guess. Yeah,
It's
you're
like
up a floor.
maybe
and
100
then-
yards,
Yeah, like
something like that.
Yeah.
Vertically too.
Yeah, vertically. It's on an angle.
5.
That's a pass.
Yeah. So I look around and everything.
So there's like a few booths and stuff. People in them drinking like coffee or like not as like flashy drinks. Like the ones on the floor below were glowing.
Wine.
Like wine and like
Bourbon.
nicer, like classier, higher, like more expensive stuff.
Yeah. So these people are obviously
People here are
important.
dressed noticeably nicer than those men below. They aren't wearing like glow sticks and like rags.
literally wearing
Glow
outfits
sticks.
made of glow sticks.
Like you are, just for what they think at least.
Yeah.
They are wearing like suits and they have nice gold watches and they have you see like off in the really far corner, like this is like the dance floor. It's over here, all the way over on the other side of the floor. There's like this like VIP almost section of like the booths. There's like two more guards standing there. And there's like a guy with like a nice black suit and he's like talking to this like girl in like a red one, like a red dress.
I'm gonna walk over.
So you walk over to the VIP lounge section with more velvet rope,
Yes.
of course, and the two guards are like, sorry, sir, this is booked area. God, turn around.
Well, then it's a good thing I have identification.
This is like, well, let me see that, I guess.
I'm going to stab one guy in the neck. And then shoot the other with my rail pistol.
So are you gonna step with your teleportation and you still have out?
Yeah.
You just walked up with a big knife. You're like, hey guys,
I have
I
identification.
have ID. Slice.
So, melee, right? And it's double?
Yeah, 2d100.
Wait, would this be triple because I'm technically teleporting into him
Let's point
and
warp.
causing his body to explode?
Point warp only does 2d100. So
Oh, 2d100?
yeah,
Alright.
so it's still. Yeah, he's. Oh no, you wait.
60 and 40.
That's just enough to kill him. Just like he's,
60 and 40?
He had armor on.
Wait, you didn't tell me that.
Because you didn't get a good enough perception check. So you kind of like stab, like into like his like
Dude, I teleport into him.
into like his like kind of here, but the blade goes through his shoulder into like the socket into like his neck chest.
And that's far enough
And
to
it's like,
teleport into.
yeah.
So it's
you
like,
can-
I go like this, like curl myself up, and then...
and then make a perception. Actually, I guess it would be a melee range for a rail pistol.
Yeah.
So make it a 1d100.
1d100?
Yeah, for rail pistol. He's not dead.
10. I clip his neck.
Yeah, so you can. So as you teleport, you kind of like burst open, and you're like, hey, and then it like goes through the ceiling and out to wherever, like the apartment above.
Are
you or
we
whatever.
doing a perception check for everybody else in this club?
Okay, so mag weapons aren't very loud. They do make noise.
No, but
they're not
like,
a
I
good-
just exploded a guy.
So
like-
okay, so the two people in
Are we
that
doing
booth.
a sanity check?
So
Three.
the guy fails. The girl does not fail. So the girl sees you blow this guy up because I guess she's
And
like.
she's like, hell yeah.
Because the guy's like his back turned to the VIP, like the entrance, but she doesn't. So she's like, oh god! So she like quick goes to like a purse or whatever and just like rummaging through that. And the people in the club collectively, they do not hear you.
They don't?
They don't hear or see the blood fly off the.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like they get like rained with some of this guy's gore, and
they're
they're
like,
like,
"Woo!"
they're like, yeah.
They just think it's Punch from the Punch Bowl.
Yeah, they don't really know what's going on. It's crazy lighting.
They think it's all
dark.
part of the show.
Yeah, they don't really.
They're like, oh, it's pig's blood. Oh, yeah, it's pig's blood.
Yeah, so they don't really know what's going on. Do the guards sound
Crazy
notice?
white people.
One
They
doesn't.
don't.
One doesn't.
No.
One really doesn't, and one does. So one out of the four guys that were down there, only one of them actually sees you.
So the one guy's like, alright, forget this. I'm just
So one guy
rushing
gets
up.
like some smattering of blood, and he's like, "This is a part of the show." So he's got like touch like talking into his like earpiece as he like walks.
No,
up the
it's
stairs.
probably part of the DJ's thing. He's like really big into this stuff.
He doesn't. Why?
He
How?
doesn't know. This is like Dead Mouse's
He's
show.
on like eye level to this exploding guy. He's that notice him.
No, this is like Dead Mouse we're talking about here.
He's not like really into music. He can't hear anything in like the
He
soundproof
can't
case.
see anything. He's wearing like this big mouse head.
And so he's rocking out. He does not care to this exploding man.
Exactly.
Like a couple yards away. So you have so the goon that you did not kill is going to try to shoot you. He crits, double damage. Ha!
I hate you. It was double crit.
Yeah, so I rolled a crit for the aim, means it's double damage, and then it was max damage. So he does 200 damage.
No.
You have 100 health left.
No.
So he takes this rail pistol, and I'm making it fully automatic too because it makes more sense.
So he shoots me like 5 times in the
It's-
chest. Wait, I can
three
make an
times.
armor
Yeah,
save.
you make an armor check.
I need to make a perfect.
You need to get a 3 or higher, 4 or higher, I think.
Give me that.
The special dice. Yeah, both of those would pass.
That's 15. 15. 150. Ha!
So
So it blocks 150 of the damage. That's how you do armor checks.
Okay, yeah. So this guy, he kind of grips your neck, and he'll use his neck, and he grabs his pistol out of his jacket, and puts it on an automatic, just brrrr, like a Glock 18.
So
And,
like only like 3 shots actually do
well,
damage.
we fire 3 bullets when we use the actual like combat, because you can use automatic too.
Yeah.
So like 2 of them get stopped by your armor, and one kind of like clips like what?
Alright.
So it kind of clips his your cloak,
Yeah.
like your middle of your shoulder. So you still have 250 health left. So you get still have armor left, so it's not all of it's gone.
Yeah. But that was a clutch armor.
That was a nice armor save, yeah. So you back to you.
Alright.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to melee.
So you're gonna use your teleport knife. You're just gonna.
No, I'm going to use a standard, like one of my standard big knives.
So you put it away, grab it back, grab a different one, and you just.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not enough to kill him either.
What? That's 60.
Yeah, but plus
That's
the
60
10.
damage.
He's 100 health.
What?
Same armor.
No.
So you take this giant sword and you like lodge it into this guy's like stomachy ribs area, and the blade like goes a little bit in, but not all the way. And you see him like recoil, and he is going to try to like.
I've done 70 damage to this guy.
He's gonna try to pistol whip you.
I hope he hits my mask.
It's a. Is it a fail?
It's a fail, yeah.
Let me make sure. Let me double check.
Because he's doing what, strength?
Yeah. So that's a pass, actually.
Oh, damn.
So he brings his pistol up top of your head. 90 damage. You make your strength save, your armor save. Ugh. That's
6 and 1, 7.
7. So it'd be 70 that's blocked? I guess, right?
70%. Wait. 70% of the damage.
So we'll get 70 damage. So you said 20 points of damage. So you're down to 230 health, I believe.
Yeah.
Trying to spell health. Nope. Hit the teeth. Jesus. Alright. So he kind of clocks into the helmet, kind of like.
Ting.
Doesn't really do too much. Like maybe like your vision like mask like
Disorientates.
fizzles, like, but not like a ton to like actually
Alright.
like blind you or anything.
Now I'm going to finish this guy off by stabbing him in the throat.
Okay. Make your 2 new eyes. What's this called?
20/40.
So it was with you have one knife in this guy's stomach, you holster your weapon, your gun, you put a different knife, and then you in the throat, and then you take them both at the same time. And this
No, I
dude
was gonna
drops.
say like Spartan kick him.
Yeah, and then just thunk. And he like falls over the velvet rope, and that's when you notice.
The hooker has a gun.
Yeah, no, she has
No.
she has like a radio or whatever, like a big like, I guess a radio kite looking thing, and she's like typing furiously, and the guy is still like, what? Something I said? What happened?
I'm going to throwing knife her right in the eye.
In the eyeball. Okay. That's a fail.
Damn.
So you, and
So I missed.
it like, actually make a luck.
Luck?
Make a luck.
What's my luck?
This
This is really fun.
It's getting there. That's up more. Let's see, up more. Okay.
Mercus.
Your luck is 8. So get
Oh, hey.
Don't get a 2 or a 1. Ha!
No, wait, that's the same number.
So okay, what then it means it's up to my discretion,
Oh, damn.
and it fails.
No!
So it misses even the radio.
No.
So it misses, and she ducks down. That's when the guy suddenly realizes.
Oh, wait.
What happens? He quick
All
turns
right.
around.
I'm gonna make another.
So he's gonna like, oh god.
It's gonna be like the Lego movie where Batman throws like a million batarangs
Yeah,
and he's like, he finally gets it. It's like,
First
first try. That's a crit, so I like knife her literally
max damage.
in the eye.
Or correct, double damage rather.
That's 40.
80. That's enough to kill him.
Oh yeah. No, not the guy, the girl.
The girl. Okay. So you misses the first one. And then you it like the throat pins her to the cushion in the chair behind her.
I'm going to take the radio.
Now make another luck roll for me.
Oh, damn it!
Okay.
8. Ha!
So
you lose.
She drops the radio and she does not hit send on that message.
Oh, thank God! I'm gonna read the message.
What do you think? So there's still a guy with the gun.
Well, I'm going to
Gonna try to
disarm the
shoot you.
guy. No.
He crits. 120. Make your armor save.
Armor save.
Oh yeah, that's total coverage.
That's total coverage.
Almost total coverage.
No, because it's 10 and 9. That's 190. That's total coverage.
That's total coverage.
So like deflects off the breastplate.
It's like, shink. So we kind of like turn and like it like angles off the armor.
Yeah, and
like,
hits one of the dead bodies.
Alright, jiggles a little
so now I'm going to smack the gun out of this guy's head.
Make a strength.
And grab his throat. I can do strength and agility at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
3 and 5.
So
Which one's compensating?
you would have fell into the 3, or you would have passed into the 3.
Wait, it's agility. All right, so
Okay.
the 3 will be my agility. And
Okay,
the 5 will
and
be my
the
strength.
Okay, yeah. So you pass all of them. So you kind of like whoosh, the gun flies off. Like hits the girl in the head, cleans off her like glasses or whatever. It goes off,
And
she has
I
this
grab
dude
him by the throat.
Can make a actually yeah he's gonna make a strength check to like break it, you off.
Break my grip.
He passes.
All right.
So he's like ugh. Now what do you want to do?
All right, I'm going to knock him out.
So just do damage rolls. Do 1d100.
All right. Come on.
And you kill him even.
Knockout.
6. So
I knock him out.
Yeah. So he like breaks your arm. And you just backhand
just
him.
backhand.
Just
a perfectly choreographed bitch slap.
And he like smacks his head against like the seat or whatever on the table
Onto the glass table that's
And-
got Coke on it.
and it like cracks the glass and he is out like a light.
He is down for the count. All right, now I'm gonna look at this message.
So it was basically her saying like, "Come in quick. There's a maniac in here." When
No
coming together,
one?
she does not seem to know who you are or recognize you. And by her outfit, she is not face gang either. The guy is face gang, but he's not like important looking.
I might just save this phone.
Okay, you're gonna keep the radio phone
This
thing.
might come in handy. You never know. I could intercept some communications here.
Okay, so radio phone thing. Ring, no thing. Okay,
All right.
there's that. You
So
have
now I'm going to break a window, grab the guy, and make my dramatic escape.
Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Are you sure this is the guy I'm looking for?
No, because I could question this guy.
Okay, so make me a luck roll really quick.
Well, I mean, first I'll interrogate the guy.
Make a luck roll really quick.
Ha!
So you just for the briefing suddenly remember this is not the manager. This is not, like,
I know that, but he could still have information.
Yeah, from what you can tell, he works here. He's like the spokesperson of the club. He's
He's the guy that goes out and gets the entertainment and everything.
He's a charisma guy.
All right, cool.
He's important, but he's not the guy you're after. Just are you still gonna knock your window out with him?
No.
No, you're saying
I'm going to like wake him up, like slap.
So make a strength.
No, I'm not gonna make a strength check.
What's it?
If I get anything above a 9,
he's still unconscious.
it would be melee.
Well, okay,
We're rolling for effectiveness now. 70. So I'm like, yo.
He was left up again, and he wakes up, and he's like,
Tell me what you know about the manager.
And he's like, yeah, what do you? He's like, he works for the face gang. You know who you're messing with, buddy? He's working for the face gang. We're gonna kill you and your family. Nobody gonna know and love you.
Yeah, that's if I had a family, and I know who I'm messing with, and I'm doing it on purpose. I'm going to, pretty much change how my armor is to kind of bring up brass knuckle kind of things. So reinforce my knuckles, so that would be double damage here. Because it's kind of like titanite, you know?
Yeah. Pretty
so...
hard.
Oh!
160.
No, that's 260.
200?
Because you're doubling it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
So,
Then whack. And this guy was unconscious immediately.
well, no, I'm not trying to knock him out.
It was not him unconscious.
Kill him.
It's like broke his jaw.
Yeah, that's
Like
what
a
I'm trying
tooth
to
flies
do.
out, because the guy's table, blood like spatters the cocaine on the table as well.
Good. That's what we wanted.
He's like, my cocaine! No.
Code.
You're my cocaine, yeah,
You
Code.
ruined my cooking.
You're my cocaine.
Alright, so now I'm going to go back out to the balcony part,
Okay.
above the dance floor.
Yep.
And I'm going
Put a grenade
to...
down? No, okay.
No.
You're pretty funny.
That... I trip backwards, the grenade falls off the belt,
Yeah.
pulls the pin, and it's like, it just tinks onto the dance floor, and it's like... just
Incinerates like
engulfs everybody in flames.
That'd be so epic.
That would be so sad.
It'd be really depressing too.
The metal door, the only exit is closed.
And locked up like a bajillion locks.
Exactly. So I'm going to make a perception check to see what I can see.
Okay. So to counter that, I'm gonna have the DJ who sees you. So the DJ's now, I guess, like,
No. I got a higher number than that.
well, so you see stuff, but he also sees you. So he's like, oh, cool.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Cool costume.
Alright.
So you see that the one of the guards for the 400 pillars are now gone.
Alright.
He's still making his way.
Yes, but I'm looking for a continuation of what my goal is, finding the manager.
Yeah. So for what you can see, behind the DJ is another door.
Alright.
So you can't get to him and like put like a hallway back there or something like that.
Guys, who's gonna go take a visit to the DJ's booth? I'm gonna cloak though before I go in there.
Okay, so you're gonna go
So I'm
in
gonna
the
make
door.
my way around to where the DJ's booth is, then I'm gonna cloak and open the door.
So as soon as you hit that button on your chest to cloak, the door like at the other end, you're like for like opposite from where you are in the VIP lounges. The door swings open, and the guard that saw you before, he's like, whoosh,
And the DJ's like, "Yo, it's good."
he's scared. And so you're invisible, and he's like, so he like walks right past you, like his gun drawn, and he's like, oh
I'm
my
standing
God.
right next to where the DJ is, and the guard like walks right past and out the other door.
Okay, well, so you're still in the VIP area. The guy walks past you, and you walk right behind him, and go through that same door, take a right, all the way down the hallway, past like a bunch of more doors. Make another right, bunch more doors, and there's one that says like DJ booth or whatever.
Yeah, and I go in there.
And the door's like locked.
Ah,
Got a keypad.
I'm going
You can hack
to.
because you're a genius, but you can.
I'm going to hack.
So make an intelligente.
What's my telehente?
6.
6.
Get a 4 higher. Fail.
All right,
Make a luck roll. Make a luck roll actually first. Yes.
No, but it's not like my stuff is deactivated.
Yes, you're still cloaked, but you're kind of like had the wrong password like too many times, and you hear like the strobe lights, so you can kind of like see through like under the door, to kind of like flash like turn red, and although like the crowd doesn't react, you hear like footsteps, like heavy booted guard like puts like up the stairs, like running up the stairs to you.
Okay, I'm going to try and pick the door's lock. It's old-fashioned, but shut up, it might work.
No.
Damn it.
You trying to pick
Once again. Yes.
Okay, so you picked like the first time, doesn't work, and as you like open the door, like a bunch like a guard like opens the door to the stairwell, and he sees the door opening by itself, and he's like, whoosh, and he's like, what's going on? And
It's
like,
time to sneak into this room. Agility. Yes.
so he's like,
He doesn't see
walks
anything.
close to the door as it opens by and then closes by itself, and like right as he like realizes that somebody might be walking through there invisible, he goes to reach out for the doorknob, but it locks right as he like opens it, as he touches the handle. He's like, and no. He's like shakes it, trying to like open it, but he can't. So
And I'm going to sneak right past the DJ.
Well, it's okay. So you walk into this room. It's a very small room.
Yeah.
Probably not like you're like
It's only like a booth.
you're like a foot like behind the DJ. Who's
okay.
like rocking out, but you can hear the music from here because it's all soundproof. He's wearing headphones,
Yeah.
so he's dancing to himself in an empty, totally quiet room. Like, yeah, all right. He's like messing
So
with like
I'm
the tapes
just
and
gonna
stuff.
I'm
Like,
just gonna
computers all over
chill
the
and
place.
walk past him.
when
Still cloaked.
There's no doors. There's one exit.
What the? You said there was a door behind the DJ
Yeah, behind.
booth.
You just walk through that door.
Then what was the point?
I don't because there's a hallway back there where the office could be.
Yeah,
Come
and
on.
I'm gonna go through that hallway.
But you're not locked in this room with this DJ. The guy's outside trying to open the door.
Well, I'm gonna keep hiding.
He's gonna say this behind against the wall, like.
Yeah.
So the door opens, it swings open, almost hits you, but it's like something right here, like up against
There's
your
a
face,
door
like,
stop.
Yeah, it's like, "Ugh."
Now, as they file in,
Yeah, so they're like, DJ, are you okay? And he's like, what? Yeah, I'm okay. Like,
as
what?
they file in, I'm gonna file out.
So make another agility. Yep.
Yes.
So you basically like 5 guys who are not in this room. You're kind of like, there. And so you're out in the hallway again. They're
And I'm
busy.
gonna lock him in.
So you shut the door on them, and they all as you go to
leave.
close it. The guy like right in the doorway, he like hears you, turns around, runs it, chunk, and he's like,
Because you can't open the door from the inside.
So now they're temporarily checked in there. So you're in this empty hallway by yourself.
Yes. Alright, I'm gonna go into the office area.
So there's a great number of doors in the office, but you can kind of tell like manager, because it's manager on the door.
Alright.
And it's
I'll uncloak for now.
So you and then you kind of like fizzle it back into physical existence. In front of this door, it's not like reinforced or anything. It's instead very, very ornate. There's like golden like trimming and like gold designs, like etchings and stuff, and it's really, really nice and really expensive looking.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in.
Okay, he's gonna open the door. It's not locked, so you can just open the door.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna open the door.
Alright, yeah, you couldn't open the door.
Off
the hinges.
No, it's like the one video of Big Bird where it's like the music plays and it's like dun. No, the door just like falls off the hinges. I like go to open the door and it's like the door just falls.
You open the door.
I gesture to the door and it falls off the hinges.
And inside you see that it is like not like a mess, but it's not as neat as you would assume.
It's like it looks like it's kind of been tossed up.
Not like thoroughly though. Like it's been
someone looked through
the drawers
area.
are open. It's but like the books haven't been torn off the walls or anything. Like they're still like there.
I'm going to start checking books because I suspect that there might be a secret passage.
So so you walk into this room. So this iPad here.
Because someone only open like all the drawers and take nothing if you're looking for a secret route.
Yeah. So you walk through like this
Well,
door.
you're not gonna say I'm crazy.
Because you're not anymore.
Wow.
Improv skill. So you walk in. There's like shelves on either side. There's a desk with a computer on it, like a terminal, like an iPad, like a phone. There's a chair, and then like back like all like glass, but it has like metal shutters.
Are there any statuettes? Like busts?
No, but there is in the corner like a little like wooden, really ornate wooden like stand. Like with bottles of alcohol on it and stuff, and like
Alright, because I was gonna say if there's like
maybe a fancy like envelope like opener thing.
I was gonna say if there's a bust in the room, I'm checking that for a button.
Just books that look very dusty and unused.
Alright, so I'm gonna start like shoving books off the shelves.
So okay, all right, I guess. All right, sure. So
We're going down this route. There's no manager in here, so I'm looking for a secret path.
Okay, so you just start tearing like books off the walls and stuff. Make me a luck. Okay, so as you're chunk, and the cabinet just stung into the ceiling,
Yes.
and there is like
Oh, I should have made a perception check for the one book that wasn't dusty. That would have been smart.
So it takes you a while to find this empty passageway, but eventually you find it. It opens up. The last book you touch, it opens up.
The last book. It's like I've been throwing books carelessly off the shelf, and the last book that I decided, no, I'll leave that book.
Yeah, the one undusty one. I'll leave that book.
The one that's obviously something.
Make another luck roll for me, please.
Using my luck against me. 9. Ha!
Okay, so nobody
You
busted
wiener.
mid.
Well,
brain
the
cell.
door's open, so I
Well, I
mean,
mean,
the door's laying on the ground, so I mean,
so nobody even walked by. You just see the open door.
no one walks by. The guards are still in the office.
Yeah, well, most of them are still in the office. So this cabinet opens up into the ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's like a big like metal staircase. And this metal isn't like
So
plates.
meta.
It's like it looks like somebody took the dimension of this empty like corridor and then forged and like molded the stairs around in like to fit into this. It's really really expensive and it's incredibly secure. It's like there's no cracks.
Well, apparently it's
creases.
not secure if I
It's
found
like-
it.
Well, because you had a crit luck roll.
I had a hunch. I wouldn't even chalk that up as a crit luck roll. I'd chalk that up as a hunch.
So you crit luck rolled. So there's this empty, pitch black, dark corridor that goes like down and like to the left.
Right. So I'm going to follow the back.
Small path a little bit, and like as you like walk down like around the corner to the left, the cabinet like starts to shut, and you hear like guards like, why is the door not up the hinges? And then, like, you feel like legs like run into the room as they're
And they don't know that it's the only
they
not
don't know this
dusted
is-
book. They're just worried about getting the books back on the shelf.
They're like, oh, he's gonna kill us if it happens. So he's
So they start cleaning up the room like vigorously.
so you hear them like putting books like back on the shelf, and the thumb against the back of the cabinet. So you keep walking. You're like, nice. So you keep walking, and eventually, after enough spiraling, you come into this really long, thin, singular hallway lined with pipes.
Alright. What other skills do I have?
Other skills?
Yes.
Oh.
I have the predatory thing, right?
Yes, you do, which is pretty OP.
Alright.
You can see enemies through walls.
I don't know if I want to do that yet.
You can go invisible again, I guess. You can throw a grenade.
I mean,
Think.
all are tempting paths.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll
They're not big pipes either. For like you could fit a human in these pipes. They're like
You can?
you could. They're like this.
Can't?
Yeah, they're like
Okay. So I'll
softball
continue
size.
down the
Not
path
even
for now.
basketball size.
I'll continue down the path for now until I see signs of life.
Okay, so there's like on the ceiling there's like a bunch of like red lights every like so many
Ever
feet.
so, or however so many.
Make me an intelligence. See if you can figure out where you are.
3.
What's your intelligence?
I don't know. I don't know. That's
That
what I
is the same. No, that's two,
What's my number?
6. So that's just a fail.
Oh.
So you can't quite tell where you are. You can tell you're probably still underneath like the residential blocks because you can hear like noises above you and stuff.
Domestic arguments or domestic confrontations.
You hear some like woman scream like, "Stop doing cocaine!" yeah. Like, don't
Don't talk to me, woman.
You know.
Someone
Followed by furious snorting.
Followed by furious snorting from the woman. The woman is furiously snorting coke.
Obviously, what a hypocrite. She's like, save stuff for me. And,
She's tired of the husband doing coke, so she furiously does coke.
like, I'm gonna make sure you don't have any supply left by doing it all myself.
She like starts eating it. All right. Let's see if we can roll a crit for that slap.
No,
Oh, no.
it doesn't knock
All
her
right,
out.
she slaps the guy. Oh.
Roll
See, where's
damage.
damage? Where's my damage? Where's my other damage one?
Here.
Oh. We'll do double. She's on coke. Oh my god, she like murders her husband.
She
So,
slaps.
yeah.
You hear like a bunch of like crashes and stuff. You hear like muffled moans of an unconscious man.
So she like
She's like walking this like dark pipeline, and you just like stop, and you're like, Jesus Christ, and you just keep walking.
yeah.
So how long are you gonna walk this direction for?
However long I have to.
Make a luck. How long do you have to walk in this hallway?
8.
Pretty long time.
What?
You roll pretty high. It's a long time.
What? No.
80 minutes.
That's not how that works.
80 seconds.
There you go.
So you walk for like 10 minutes or whatever, 8 minutes.
All right, there we go.
And you eventually come to this like door. Says like maintenance employees only. Like no restricted access and stuff. And like don't go in here, you idiot.
I'm gonna do my predatory thing.
So you kind of like tap the edge of your helmet.
It's one hand.
So you go, pew, and then you can like scans, and you see back like behind you, the guy unconscious and the girl sort of furiously snorting cocaine still.
Yeah.
And then like in front of you, see like a maintenance area with like a few people like sitting in chairs and stuff and eating and.
All right, now while I have this activated, I'm going to cloak.
So you. And then see how you're invisible, and you can see through walls pretty much.
All right, I'm gonna go in.
So you
silently
open the door, make an agility. You pass.
Yeah. So do they know I'm here though? Do they hear the door close?
No.
They don't hear the door close, so they're like playing poker or something.
Really brightly lit, pure white, like canteen like.
Are you serious? And I'm just here cloaked.
Yeah. And nobody, because they're all too busy eating and talking and stuff, so they don't really care. They're all wearing like overalls and like hard hats and like janitorial outfits and stuff. So they're
in a pure white canteen.
They're the maintenance crew for the station.
Alright.
Because like they still live in the block, but this is like they're like.
I want to see what they know, but I'm also trying to just find the manager for now.
You uncloak. Tell me what you want to know.
Tell me what you want to know. Who am I? Who are you? Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Tell me right now, I'll shoot you in the head.
Bang. Bang.
So, do you want to uncloak and ask around, or in risk having the cops called on you, or do you want to keep sneaking through?
I'll keep sneaking.
So you walk around, weave in and out of like the food line and stuff. Do you take any food on your way out, like an apple or something? A weird apple, like a cloned apple.
No. Why am I gonna need food? I've also regained some health. I want to point out.
Oh yeah, you have health.
I'm pretty much back up to full. I think
you'd be. I'll say you're like 275.
All right.
No, that's 23,000. No,
that's. I'll go with that.
I mean,
I'll happily take 2,000.
It's 23,000 actually. Might have put back in. I think you'd be immortal pretty much. You'd be like code levels.
Yeah.
So you don't take any food. You just. No, alright.
No, because it's probably poison. That's a reference to another one of our campaigns. I vigorously check my food for poison.
Every food.
Like, even when I eat here, I check all my food for
in real life.
For
poison.
In real life. Because we're in Code's basement. So, in real life, when I eat food at his house, I check my food for poison.
Why? Because our games are real life.
Yes.
I'm actually God. I'm sorry to inform you all.
Did you know we're playing this game in real life? We're actually killing these people as we sit here and talk. Shh.
The Imperator is currently commanding Marcus to do what he tells him to.
Yes, it's called
earpiece.
Mind control. So anyway,
as you like walk past this canteen, you see on the television, there's a TV show. I forget what it's called. Hold on, I have it written down here. Why? Because it's a clever name. What's it called? It's called "There's a Ghost in My Glasses and a Snake in My Boot." That's what the TV show is called.
Stop. Stop. That's not funny.
And you would know that that's John McFunkster's favorite TV show.
No.
So you walk out of this canteen area, and you're in like what you could only assume. You know, like GTA, like the storm drains, like that, but in the space station.
Well, I'm going to uncloak, and I'm going to scream at the top of my lungs.
Okay.
The worst curse I can
people hear you.
Scream.
Don't care.
I'm going to curse at the top of my lungs.
Fudge.
Yeah, pretty much. Mother fudger, yeah, pretty much.
Or like a butt cheek on a stick.
Mother.
Farpanugan, alright.
yeah, that.
So
Motherforkers.
you're now standing in a like futuristic sewage drain pipe in the space station orbiting Mars. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Who do you want to talk to?
I'm going to go straight for the white glove because this was pointless.
Well, you know where he is. So that's the thing.
Well, then I better get to step. No, I'm just
Well,
kidding.
you could give a good luck roll for me to help you and give you advice.
Five! Finally, I passed.
You failed twice. What was the
I
crit fail,
failed
by the
twice
way?
before.
So you got 5. The third time's charm, after all. So, I'll tell you that you could always ask your boss, Mr. Killian Combustum, the pyramid head of a robot, and All Seeing Incorporated, to give you a helping hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So you climb out of this drain pipe to the weird lucks of some citizens, but not many. Find a terminal, like an ATM, like terminal looking thing. And then you kind of like, wait, I guess you probably have a radio. Yeah, you have a radio on you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you like call up, you're like,
Has anybody contacted it yet?
make a luck roll.
God damn it. 7.
Don't even have to call Killian. 'Cause as you go to type in his phone number or whatever they use in space,
Killian calls up that same number.
that'd be funny, but no. You get like a text, and it's like, I heard the club was attacked. If you're still alive, come to this address.
I'm going.
Your reply, I'm coming.
What's
CUMM, yeah. God, Marcus is awfully
And
mature.
it's like the number responds back. I did not need to know that.
TMI. So, do you follow the address lead?
Yeah.
All right. So you climb out of this drain pipe.
No, but I didn't type it. It auto dictated.
Oh God. It says something.
So as soon as I typed in "I'm," it said "come in." I was like, all right.
Well, it's close enough. All right, cool.
Well, no, it's like I saw it as coming with an O.
Yeah. You're like after you're like, oh
God.
God.
Well, this person is a or a hooker.
Yeah. So.
Alright, so I go to the address.
So you keep. So do you want to catch a car? Steal a car? Walk? You're gonna walk. This is a big station, by the way. So.
Yeah, I know. That's the
roll me a D100. Just do it. Just roll me a D100. Your battle loss commands you. Roll me a D100.
I don't like this game. I'm being held here against my will.
Takes you an hour to get to the.
I hate you.
So you walk past crowded streets.
Better than what it would have been.
So you walk.
10, you probably would have given me 10 hours.
Yeah.
Even though 0 would have been 10 hours.
Yeah. So you walk through these really crowded streets. On your way, you kind of like pass like taxis and like for the most part, the roads are so full of people that like kind of pointless because they're so overflowing with like people. Like it's slow. It's faster to walk than it is to drive because it's so crowded. So you go into like residential areas and trading areas and wealthy and the poor, and you eventually make your way back near to where you first showed up in this space, like the docking area, the hangars. And you walk to a different dock like number. This is number like 66 or something. I don't know.
666?
Yeah. And like you walk through the big blast doors.
Yeah.
Out of the hangar area. To your right, this time you see there is like a number of like blacked out cars. And I have a picture on here, but I can't.
Yeah.
Shucks. So there are blacked out vehicles parked in front of this like what you assume to be a warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like a nice
Yeah, I get it.
big warehouse. No windows or anything. Like two like sets of like big metal doors for bringing equipment in and stuff like that.
Right.
And like there's two like what would a current equivalent be? Like a Mercedes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tesla cars. Like parked out front. We each have two guys with I don't know. Do I have a 6.5 rifle in here?
Right.
I don't know. I think I had it in here, but not in here. So they have like shotguns. Like one of them is like 2 of them shotguns. One of them has pistols. That's pretty much it. But you can tell that like they came here. There's more inside.
Yeah.
Lights are on. I don't know, like the door or something like that. More people in there, and it is very, very secure.
Right.
But in a hurry. Like this wasn't their preferred place to stay.
Yeah.
It's just like we need to wait for a ship to get here to take me off this station because I'm gonna get killed.
Right.
So I'm waiting here, just hiding, hoping that nobody finds me.
Yeah.
And this is where we're gonna end the first part of Code's Korner
The suspense.
on a nice cliffhanger. Will Marcus be able to successfully slash and dash his way through his army of goons and the police eventually?
What?
Foreshadowing. And catch this guy before he can escape in a face gang ship. You'll have to wait and see till the next episode of Code's Korner,
Yes.
the podcast. I have been your battle boss, Cody and Vencloris, and I've been joined by John the Imperator. Have a wonderful time.
Bye.